In this training video, we'll be introducing the Kobo survey tool and how you can create mapping surveys using the tool. Once you've created your own Kobo account, which will be explained in a different video, please go to the URL above and log on to your Kobo account using your username and password. Once logged in, you'll be greeted with your dashboard where you can create new surveys, view data collected from previous ones, or export data into other applications. To create a new survey, click on the New button and then click on Build from Scratch. Enter your survey project name, in this case, PMP Angle C Tree Survey. A short description, a survey to collect tree types on Anglesey, and map tree types on Anglesey. Select your sector, which is education, and country, which will be the United Kingdom in this case. Then click on Create Project. We'll start now by building our survey. Please click on the Add button here to add a question prompt. Click on Add Question. You'll be able to select the type of questions for the survey and what sort of data output you want. For instance, a photograph, a text, a video, audio, etc. Most of these are self-explanatory, but there's a table in the handout section which describe what they do. So it's a separate document online. Now, the more media type answers you require in the survey, the more memory it will use on the system. So try not to use too many. The first question we're going to ask will be a photo of the tree. So select the photo input. It comes up with a default cue, which is point and shoot to use the camera to take the photograph. We're going to change this to something a bit more self-explanatory. We're going to call it Take a Photo of the Tree. Once you've done that, click on the little settings icon in the top right-hand corner. This allows you to change some of the settings. We're going to make this a mandatory response. So you have to take a photo of the tree as part of the survey. You can't simply skip over it. You can also change the resolution of the photo as well to stop users from uploading a too big a photo and using up too much memory. The second question we want to ask is the location of the tree. So click on the Add Question button, add under the question, and this time we want to add it as a point of interest. So click on Point, and it'll ask the user to press the button on the mobile when the question comes up to gather the GPS, to gather the coordinates of where the tree is located. Press the Add button again to add a new question, and add a new question here. The third question will be a single choice question, asking the user what type of leaves the tree has. Click on the Select One to start this question. And you want to add in a new question. Now, this question is derived from the OpenStreetMap Wiki map features tags. There's a separate video on this that you should watch before you if you want to understand where this question is coming from. We're basically using OpenStreetMap questions and tags to help us with the survey. This means that the survey will be compliant with OpenStreetMap data, and then we can upload some of the data onto the OpenStreetMap database. Because this is a question derived from the OpenStreetMap tags and Wikipedia page, we're going to start the question with OSM, OpenStreetMap. So we know it's an OpenStreetMap compliant question. And it's, what is the type of leaf? Type of leaf being an OpenStreetMap tag. Again, please watch the corresponding video. OpenStreetMap has 4 different types of leaf type to choose from. Again, this is explained in the other video. One is broad-leaved. One is needle-leaved. Gonna give them the same spelling as in the OpenStreetMap tags. The third one is mixed. And the fourth one is leafless. So again, we use OSM in the title of this question as it relates to the OpenStreetMap tag values. We can use Kobo to generate some OpenStreetMap data, helping us to fill in OpenStreetMap as we conduct the surveys. The question fills in the leaf type values in OpenStreetMap. Don't use capital letters in your answers, as OpenStreetMap is case sensitive and uses lowercase letters. So I started off with capitals, but it's best not to use those. So just use lowercase and make sure you spell the tags correctly as they're spelled in OpenStreetMap on the Wikipedia page, which again is covered in a separate video. Also, to make the question more OpenStreetMap compliant, it's probably best to put in the hint, what is the type of leaf, and actually leave the question to just type of leaf, because type of leaf is what the tag says in OpenStreetMap. Okay? So that is the OpenStreetMap tag, and that is a prompt. The next question will allow the user to state if a tree has damaged the area and describe what the tree has done in terms of the impact on the surrounding area. So click on the Add button and Add question, and we're going to use what's called a matrix question that allows users to do this within a single choice answer and a text answer. So click on Question Matrix. And this allows us to design a question based upon a matrix. The first thing we're going to do is click on the settings wheel in the first column. And we're going to fill in the information. So the first response is going to be a single response. Select one. And the question we want for this single response give the label, has the tree affected the surrounding area? So that's the question we're going to ask. We want it to be required, so they have to answer this question. And the responses are basically going to be just yes and no. So you can put yes and no in. If you want to add more responses, you can just click on the add button there, but we're not going to do that. Then click on the setting button again, and there's our question. And column 2 is going to be a question based on whether they've answered yes to the first question in column 1. So we're going to leave this For these next questions, we're going to leave the response as text, so you could type in what your response is. And the question is, how, if yes, how has the tree affected the area? Question mark. It's not required because it's only if you ticked yes that you're going to answer the question. And if you click on the settings button again, it'll be left as an open question there. The final thing we're going to do is we're going to actually put what the question is here. So we need to, the question is the tree's impact on the surrounding area, and the row here, it's just about the impact. So we can just click on the settings button here and just write impact here. And there we are. Thank you for watching this training video. Please watch the other how-to map videos in the series.